everybody, it's me, Megan. I have some really cool updates, and I apologize that it has been way too long, as always. And if you can hear those sounds in the background, that's a little clue into what this update's going to be about. So we have completed our classes, we have completed all our paperwork. There was a huge delay, but I'm going to show you a video that our church actually put together. I think that you can maybe guess what this video update is going to be about based on that sound in the background. So, like I said, I'm going to show you a video that our church made that I just think it speaks everything that I would want to share with you guys. And yeah, so if you want to know what that sound is all about and what I'm going to announce, stay tuned and watch this video. Enjoy. Almost 5 years ago, we started to try to conceive a child, and we were really excited about it and pretty sure that it was going to happen just like that. But then after a couple of years and nothing working out, we were diagnosed with infertility, and we had to kind of make a decision. Are we going to move forward with, do we want to do fertility treatments? Do we want to consider adoption?
It was on a weekend service when Pastor Terry mentioned that this is an initiative that City of Grace is going to take on to try to eliminate the foster problem in the state of Arizona. And so that kind of really ignited the foster care passion. Through our foster care process, we found out that our paperwork got delayed. That caused us to have to wait about a month extra. Another month. Here we are again, waiting, and just feeling hopeless, kind of, and just like, I don't know if this is ever going to work. But through that, we just didn't give up, and we kept on knocking, kept on asking, kept on trusting, kept on believing that somehow God had plan A for our family.
So then we're waiting still, and Pastor Terry started the sermon series on the circle maker. So the other weekend when he was preaching, I just felt, okay, we have to believe and put a circle around this promise that God said he's going to give us children and that he's going to come through with this. We're so close. We can't stop believing.
In the bedroom, we painted a circle around the word children, and we wrote our Jericho promise. And we just believed that somehow we were going to get a child. And then we right there prayed over the circle right away. And after that, got the room ready, got it set up, and we're just like, all right, God, it's in your hands. The next day, Monday, is when our license for foster care went through. And then 2 days later, we get a phone call from our caseworker, and she said, there's a 2-week-old baby available in the hospital. Are you guys interested?
So we said okay, and our agency said, they'll call you if they choose you. And 30 minutes later, I had a phone call. So I was like I was excited and terrified at the same time, because that made it really real.
People who have been waiting and waiting and waiting, I just encourage you not to give up, because it could be tomorrow where you get the phone call, or it could be tomorrow where you get the check. God is faithful if you trust him. Even though it's not easy, and even though it's hard, there's nothing better than it, because to see his faithfulness and his goodness, there's nothing better than that in this life.
So everybody, as you can see, I have a little boy right here with me. I can't show his face because he is still in the foster care system, and only when and if we are able to adopt him will we be able to show his face to you guys. So this is our little guy, and he's the sweetest little thing in the whole world. He's super, super cute. I wish I could show you his face. It's really adorable. Let's see, what can I tell you? There's very little I can tell you just because of the legal things behind foster care. There's very limited stuff that I can say on a public forum like this, especially a video. So just wanted you guys to get kind of a sneak peek of him, and he's wearing his little monkey outfit today. And he's a snuggle bug. He loves to be held. If he's down, he's crying. So, which is great, but it also is exhausting when you haven't slept all night. And yeah, But he's starting to sleep a lot better than he was when we first had him placed in our home. At first, he was pretty much not sleeping at all. He would sleep like 30-minute increments and then wake up crying, and just his eating schedule was off. Everything was off. I've been taking lots of pictures and videos with his face so that when and if that time does come that we get to adopt him, then I will post all that for you guys to see. But at the same time, just a reminder, with foster care, the goal is always reunification with the family. An adoption would only occur if, for some reason, the parents' rights were severed due to different issues or lack of involvement in trying to rehabilitate themselves or receive services. And like I said, I can't really share too much about what's going on with that, with his situation. But we love him, and we would be overjoyed if it came to adoption. We feel like he's our son. We love him, but we know that if that's not what's supposed to be, and his parents can recover, rehabilitate in some of their struggles, then him going home would obviously be what would be best, because that's the way it was designed, for children to live with their moms and dads. But it's so much is up in the air right now. We have no idea, which is really hard on a day-to-day basis because each day we fall more in love with him. So we know that if we do have to say goodbye someday, it's going to be really hard. But if that is going to be the case, we just pray that we get to have a relationship with his parents and continue a relationship with him. But like I said, if not, then we would be overjoyed to adopt him. So anyways, this is our sweet little guy, and we are just so thankful for all you guys' prayers and involvement, and just if any of you are watching this that are struggling with infertility or considering adoption, considering foster care, just know that there's hope, and know that there's things that seem impossible, seem unlikely, but if you just can keep pushing through the struggles, keep pushing through the doubts, you get to a point that seems just amazing and surreal, and well, it felt like so long to get to this point. It also feels like we just got here so quick. Like he was always with us. This always was how it was meant to be.